Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Alright, I had that crazy psycho all my elementals draw last time. It was almost literally all the elementals in the deck. We're going to see how it goes this time. Again, I've got those two magicians who boost beasts, murlocs, and dragons. I have two fairy dragons and one Ysera, if I recall. So those are some... So I've got three dragons I can do it. I actually have like 6 murloc cards or something silly like that. So a reasonable number of murlocs around to buff. And I've surprisingly few beasts for the set, because the set tends to have a lot of beasts, but I still have a few of them. Also, don't I have Sabretooth, like, I cost 8, idiot, or whatever? Or no, like, cost 6 for an 8, 2, whatever. I got a bunch of junk that can work out, or I could potentially get the elemental stuff going. Hey, Journey from Below, that could get me good stuff. This is a pretty good looking starting hand. I'll take that. First turn Journey, second turn some Cannon Fodder Murlocs. They're not really that great against a mage, but they're okay. Those are big things. This is 1,000 times more castable. Do I think I'm going to last long enough to do Deathwing? And even then, it's just a 12/12. Like, his Death Rattle's unlikely to have an effect. I don't have any other Jade. She's not going to be that good. I'm going to take the Fork that I can cast in the foreseeable future. Generally, I'd rather get something big out of that, but yeah, I think I gotta take what I can get.
Trust me.
That's going to have a negative impact on my plan of playing Murlocs, because you can shoot the 2/1 and then kill the 1/1, and then it sucks. So, boo. Then I gotta waste a turn stabbing you, but what am I gonna do? I'm against a mage. Might as well play these Murlocs at some point. There's Captain Sabretooth Suck. Sabretooth Vampire. Sucks extra hard. You're not... Oh, you got the 2/1 damage everything guy. You dick. No, you don't. You've got the Worgen and you're like... a mage, so you're pretty happy with that Worgenness. Okay, I don't have a good way to kill him, so that is going to hurt. So I gotta play this, and... You can kill both my guys, and then at least I get the Death Rattle Fork. Which half the time I forget and think that it comes into play directly, which of course it doesn't, because it goes into your hand and costs another 3. But it's still pretty good card efficiency. So currently, you could hit my 1/1 and then hit me for 4, or kill your other guy but lose a Worgen. Either way, it looks like you're losing your Worgen unless you can hit me and kill the Fork with something else. And then you've done 4 damage to me, and then another 4 when I cast the Fork and kill your guy.
I wonder.
I need to get one of my cheaper elementals for the Servant of Kalamos. Drawing the Phoenix next turn would be excellent. And I've got 2 of them, I think? I don't think I have 3, but I think I've got 2 Phoenixes at least. Fireflume Phoenix. Whatever it is. One gets to draw a secret. Does she have a secret? She does. Boo. Okay, you are going that route. It's understandable. So I could spend the Betrayal to kill that guy. Then we end up sort of clearing the board. Or I could save that Betrayal for later when I could be killing much bigger things with it. Because I couldn't just hit that guy and then play the Fork and then hit her. I better save my Betrayal. That is an unusual sentence that you don't hear in ordinary life.
Here we go.
So she's got a secret now. We'll see if she plays it. If she doesn't play the secret, then I probably just want to play this guy. If she plays the secret, then it could be a mirror entity, and it could suck. And then I'm all into the weird headspace of dealing with opponent's secrets. Okay, well, that does suck. Blow up my weapon and gain the armor. Because apparently everyone is playing these goddamn things. That seems like a sideboard card. Except sideboards don't exist in this game, which is why I would normally not prioritize them. But people sure seem to like them. I forget, does he flat destroy the weapon, or is it just one durability? No, it does flat destroy the weapon. Yeah. Abomination, kind of annoying. So my guy will die if I hit that. But if I trigger this, then my guy technically won't die. I could play this and then eviscerate him. My guy go down to 4. He's still pretty much getting killed, but I think that may be a better alternative.
So many.
Because this will technically survive. So I can hit this guy and then he gets shot and I have a 2-1 left. Or I can just hit my opponent and she can kind of take him out at her leisure, but eh. This way I got that tiny bit of extra damage, who knows. I like having the Envenom weapon in my hand. That's probably a good use of Envenom weapon, although then I won't be wanting to play another weapon for a while. I've got a Murloc out that can benefit from this guy, so that would just be 1 boost, but this is going to die anyway if I don't. I think I'm going to hold on. It's going to die anyway, but I think I'm going to Envenom and take out that guy. This is probably a dumb move. But then I can annoy my opponent with the threat of an Envenom, right? She can just shoot the Murloc, but then again, that is also reducing the amount of crud she can play. In theory. Between the Envenom and the Betrayal, I've got a lot of, like, killing still. Okay, start playing these guys. But hold on to the Servant of Kalamos, because I do still have, I don't know, 3 or 4 elementals in there that don't cost a fortune. If I get the other Servant of Kalamos, I might play one of them without the thing. You are shooting at, that's annoying. Pantry Spider. Okay, so I can play Pantry Spider and then give one of them +2/+2. I'm going to call that good enough for the Magician. It's better if you use it on a beast that's alive and can attack right away, but it's a fair amount of cred. You're going to do Flame Strike to kill that junk? Maybe. Secret.
Excuse me, you are on.
No, that sucks. Stupid ballet. Excuse me. I might want to play this, because if it gets Mirror Entitied, I can always Betrayal it. Whereas that would be bad news. I think I'm going to do that, actually. Not a Mirror Entity. Okay, deck you. No. Okay, I guess I'm going to kill your guy. Now, a Volcanic Potion would obliterate me. It would be sad. I'm going to take that, because that meteor could have been a lot worse. There are worse things that could have happened. Do I want to waste this stabbing that guy? And it looks like the answer is now no. I want to play him, but I also just want to blow up your guy. Seems pretty good. I do know that's not a copy thing, though. I could leave that guy alive. He's not the biggest threat in the world if I had Volcanosaur.
So many options.
Alright, let's do this. And then I might want to waste my stabby thing on him just to have total board control. I get 2 of these. So we're going to go... let's do Volcanic Might, and then see what the other one is. Liquid Membrane would be pretty good. You know what, I'm going to take the Liquid Membrane, so he's untargetable now. And I'm going to kill that guy to remove a damage source, even though he's not that impressive. It does mean I can make a new dagger. So I'm sure that was a terrible waste of an Envenom, and whatever she puts out, Betrayal's not going to solve that problem for me, but no. Deal with it. That's always scary. You can get pretty good shit out of those alchemists. chemists, whatever. I did not realize my health was so low. Holy crap. I did not realize I was taking this ridiculous amount of damage. I'm going to get totally burned down, and it sucks. Wow. So I can't afford to stab that. I've got to do this, which is terrible.
Here we go.
Do I put this out and just try to have it all on the board? I don't think so. I might need that. I think I'm just going to get burned down, though. I did not notice that my health was going down so rapidly. I was just kind of dealing with the threats as they came along, and I thought I was doing okay at it, but apparently not. Alright. Couldn't that have targeted this? That's a battle cry. You could have blown this guy up. Maybe you didn't realize. I don't know. We're going to Servant of Kalamos. See what craziness I discover. Oh, look, Servant of Kalamos chain. That's good. We're going to blow her up. Oh, you do have a vaporize, you dink.
Here we go.
I couldn't just, like, wait a whole lot of time not attacking in case it was vaporize. I think that, even though that guy was awesome and possibly my best chance for winning, I don't think I could do that. Well, that'll get me more health out of my apothecary, but it'll also kick my ass. Freeze the servant, that's not good. My health is super low. I think I can kill this thing. You're in a good position for betrayal. Stormwind Champion would boost this up to a 4-4. I'd lose this thing, which would suck with that ability. That would get this to a 4-4. I could stab the 1-1, betrayal the 2-3 into that. I would be so dead anyway, but I could technically not be dead.
Options.
Although this would heal me 6 right now. But if I get hit for 6, it doesn't help much. Wow. I think we're just going to try and muddle through. Let's see what I get from this. I'm pretty sure it can't change anything. Okay, we're going to keep chain servanting. That's good. I'm going to do the healing. Then probably die, I'm thinking, but yeah, we'll give it a shot.
Here we go.
Starting to think that secret is an ice block at this point. So you can hit me for 7 without doing anything. That is going to be hard to get rid of, although actually I have a betrayal, so it's not technically. And if you don't kill anything, I might have lethal with this guy. That's probably too much. Yeah, that's too much. I don't have lethal anymore. Because I've got 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, no, 15, 16. I don't have enough mana to do this and that. Oh, god damn it. So close. So I've got to kill this guy now, which is ugly. I'm not doing this. I kind of want to keep this thing going, but I don't know if I can. Well, actually, if I play this and this, it'll still keep that going. Okay. So I have to do this to kill the 2-2, because otherwise I'm going to die. And then I have to trade 2 guys to kill that, which is okay. Alright. You have a counter spell? That's what it was? That I did not see coming. That's a problem. Because I've only got like 1 turn to live at most now. Do I play this guy? Or do I just keep doing this? Like this plus one of these 4/4s will kill that guy. Then I hit for 7. I think that's what I gotta do. Even though this can just be shot, which is unfortunate. And if she doesn't have the kill, then she just gets to kill my like 4/5. Although I've been chain servanting pretty hard, if she doesn't have the kill, I'm getting a lot of card efficiency. But at any time, she can just draw anything that does any damage to me and I'm dead. She can now discover anything that does any damage to me and I'm dead. I've got to be dead now. Have to be. That's crazy in that it doesn't actually kill me, but it does probably just win the game. That's targetable now, but I'm not going to be able to get rid of it. Unless this gives me... Even if this gives me the Phoenix, I'm going to die to the one hit point shot. Well, this earlier might have won me the game. Hard to say. But it doesn't matter because I'm going to lose.
Here we go.
That counter spell was devastating. I can't believe that. I could have had it. Nothing I can do. And like, that's the only spell I had. I obviously didn't have a spell to trigger it with. So I was counting on that betrayal to work. Okay. That was a rough game. I'm going to have to look at that again, because I didn't feel like I was getting obliterated so much at the start, but then she started, like, burning me down, and I'm like, holy crap. I was like, I had way less health than I expected to have at that stage. Took a beating. I was weaponing a lot of things, I guess, but, like, okay. Well, now we're 1-1. That was a rough game. That was a rough game because I still almost came back, even though it was a friggin' mage that had a good chance to kill me with every goddamn draw. Every draw had a good chance to kill me there. But, yep. Not a lot of healing or armor from my rogue cards. What to do? Let's see what comes up. That elemental chaining is insane when you keep getting the Servant of Kalamos. Like, the infinite card advantage is pretty good. But the game does have to wear on for a certain period of time. I really don't like that A2 stealth for 6, though. I think that's not my friend. I'd rather have the 5-5. God damn it. Yeah, well, that's nice. I called him up, so it showed up. 2 of these are good starting cards. 2 of them are not. Servant and Venom Weapon is maybe a little bit later game, even though it appears cheap. Him means if I can get an elemental, I can get that going. But right now I don't have it, so let's journey below and see if we can get something from mid-game. Mostly a bunch of junk. I guess we're forking again. I don't know how much there is. There's stuff in that mid-range, though. Like the 5-4 for 4 that gives you a coin. When I'm looking at a hand like this, that seems pretty solid, but not what I had. Flume Phoenix, that's excellent. So I can go turn 4, turn 5. I don't need to save my coin for that, though. So we're going to go with, I think the Fork. Because I can play the Taunt after to protect it. Now, the Fork is Shadow Wordable, and he's not, but, eh. Fork also looks like it would lose to things. Okay, you had the Shadow Word. Fine.
Talk about a nice soup.
Yeah, that's pretty solid. Against a priest, particular. Against an opponent with no minions out is actually kind of, his stats are kind of good. If they have minions out, then well, his tauntness can be useful. So he's not a bad guy, even though he's not usually a high priority pick. I wish I had one more mana. I'd make a dagger and sort of kill that with Envenom maybe, but actually I'd probably okay just doing the 2 damage and then finishing it with this guy, even though he'll be at 1. Because whatever happens next turn, I Servant of Kalamos. If my game will unfreeze. What? It's not like you have to load a new graphic. Like I've cast in plenty this session. Just need to buy. Get my coworker to build me a computer because I'm too lazy and also busy. I'll pay him or something, and then like build me a computer that is just like a multitasking beast. I don't actually care about having top of the line graphics cards, although it probably needs a good graphics card just because that affects the speed of things. But just a computer that will like load shit from the solid state drive and multitask insanely. I like that this person had nothing to do 1 damage to him. That makes me happy. We're gonna play the Servant of Kalmos. First off. Another Servant of Kalmos, or other crazy legendary stuff. I mean elemental stuff, not legendary. Maybe legendary, but usually they aren't what you want. Okay, so he's more powerful, but kind of expensive stuff. I'm wondering if I'm better off just taking the Phoenix. Frozen Crusher is kind of big and potentially annoying, and I could play him next turn, so that might be good, but it's a rough deal.
So many options.
I think I'd rather take. I've got a bunch of Phoenixes. I don't think I have him in here. Let's take the Frozen Crusher. It's probably dumb. Anyway, what we're really doing, if my computer would let me go so I don't run out of time, is we hit this guy. Because that one is a 4-1. It wasn't going to last long anyway. And now that's a 1-1 and I can kill with him and not die. Yay, board control. And also no crazy buffing your health combos, because that would be silliness. I've got a handful of stuff. I probably would have taken the Guile there, the 7-cost 4/8 Wind Fury, but I already had a 7-cost play. So I kind of like the idea of play this, and then it can crush opposition, even if it can only attack every second turn.
More to be.
Odd Rider, he's a piece of crap. Dirty Rat. And the Dirty Rat, once again, pulled... Like, I had a whole bunch... Like, him I don't care about, even though he has a battle cry. Him, I don't care about his battle cry. But no, you have to pull the one that wasn't, like, big or anything. Alright. Do I play the Frozen Crusher? Because now I gotta break through him with that stuff. If I play this, then my Murloc is a 2/6. It's not really that exciting, but I could do that and him. I might just do that. That's 2/5. 1 + 2, yeah. I'm not sure how this is going. The rat tech is actually pretty annoying. It just, I can see there, like, in environments that there'd be places where you want that. It does seem like an incredibly terrible risk to take in the arena. The chances of you dismantling a combo with it seem much lower than the chances of you pulling out some gigantic fat minion that normally wouldn't see play. Okay, so I could use this to blow that guy up. I could also save him in case I get another thing. What do I have to get through the 1/4? I've got a 4/3. He'll get killed afterwards, but that still works for now. And I spend one of my 2-attack guys on him. I don't want to trade this to kill that, even though it's only 1 hit point. Alright, let's maybe dismantle those guys and then play this.
To battle!
Yeah, let's just kill everything. Still have my taunt. He's a 3/1 taunt on my opponent's turn, and we will adapt ourselves. Hopefully a giant killing Volcanosaur. Untargetable Wind Fury would be good. Okay, well, let's take the Wind Fury and hope I can get something that'll... Like, untargetable would be awesome. No, but we can get Stealth. Let's take Stealth. Gives him a good chance to be alive to attack once. I can technically kill anything if I have to. Anything non-stealth, basically, because I can make a dagger and envenom it. Non-taunt rock. Okay. Radiant Elemental. Fine.
You have best.
Yeah, I have bested you. I was going to kick your ass now. Because you're, like, out of cards, and I can handle that stuff. Alright, 1 tense game and 1 not very tense game. That puts us at 2-1. I don't know, the bunch of, like, minion-type combos deck, it seems to do decently. Like, it's got a reason... It's pretty soft sort of combos, but most of the minions themselves are not bad. Certainly, like, the elemental minions I've got. Okay, these guys are bad if you don't have their thing, but I've got enough that I can save up. These guys just require 1 guy out that they qualify for, and it's not bad. I don't know. I'm not too happy about the Murlocs, but so far it's been working out. Let's see if we can continue, and see if I can draw the Sabertooth Stalker less next time. If you enjoyed this, please click the like button, or on your touchscreen, please lick the like button. Warning, licking the touchscreen is not recommended. And check out Tales from My D&D Campaign on youtube.com/Demonac.